Okay, so on the first video, we will discuss about the history of yacht plates. So the history of yacht plates was based on the condition of Indonesia, which at that time was still under the colonies of Dutch. So in that condition, young people from student groups in Indonesia agreed to establish an organization that called Indonesian Students Board, or in Indonesia it called PPPI in 1926. Okay, so from April 30th to 2nd of May in 1926, the Yacht Congress began, namely a meeting of groups of Indonesian yacht on a national scale. So the meeting was called the First Yacht Congress and took place in the Banteng area field in Jakarta. So the purpose and objective of this meeting was to discuss about the strategies and concrete ideas to related how to free themselves from the colony. So continue to the Second Yacht Congress, which took place on 27 until 28 October 1928. This meeting was held in 3 different places with different concentration of discuss. The Second Yacht Congress was held at the Catholic Jungling Building, Banteng Field and in Central Jakarta. So this Congress discussed history, language, customary law, education, and well as elements of the unity of Indonesian people. The Second Yacht Congress continued at the old Java Building with a discussion focused on education. Still on the same date but in a different place, namely the Indonesian Congress Kramat Building. The discussion in this place was more focused on nationalism, democracy, and contents of the formulation from one vision. After all the discussion at the Second Yacht Congress were determined, the yacht listened to the song Indonesia Raya by Wage Rudolf Supratman. The song became the closing session of the Congress as well as the opening to declare the formulation of the results of the Congress called the Loyalty Pledge or Yacht Pledge.
Sugondo Yoyopuspito. Sugondo Yoyopuspito, as chairman of the Congress for Yacht 2, was part of opening of Congress on the first days October 27. In the opening address of the Congress, the East Java mandate no just thank all Italians. Sugondo, who was only 24 years old, also expounded the significance and purpose of the Youth Congress 2. And to Muhammad Yamin. In Youth 2 Congress, Muhammad Yamin wasn't only acting as a secretary. In the first day of Congress, Yamin had the opportunity to give a speech entitled Unity and Unity. 3. Wage Rudolf Supratman. Wage Rudolf Supratman was born on March 19 in the village of Somonggari, Purworejo, Central Java. He met a journalist, and an Indonesia composer. He created a song Indonesia Raya and first played in without a violin in front of Congress for Youth 2.
The Youth Pledge, Sumpah Pemuda, is a declaration made by Indonesian youth during the Second Youth Congress on October 28, 1928. This pledge is considered a pivotal moment in the history of Indonesia's national movement as it solidified the determination of young people from different ethnicities, regions, and backgrounds to unite under the spirit of Indonesian nationalism. The main significance of the Youth Pledge is, firstly, unity of homeland, declaring that the youth acknowledge one homeland, Indonesia. Secondly, unity of nation, affirming that the Indonesian people are one, despite the diversity of ethnicities, religions, and cultures. Thirdly, unity of language, emphasizing that the Indonesian language is the unifying language for communication across the archipelago.
The Young Pledge of 1928 continues to aspire to this yacht. Despite the challenge of the digital age, young Indonesians are urged to uphold the values of unity, respect, and positive action. By combating misinformation and spreading positively, they can contribute to a stronger and more harmonious nation. By maybe the time might be different, but the fight spirit and the Young Pledge must remain burning. Here's are the remaining of Youth Pledge for today's young generation, including 1. respect, appreciation of value countrymen. The young of today should be followed, for example, of the 1928 Youth Pledge by respecting and appreciating the value Indonesians, regardless of their difference. In the era of marketing and increasing intolerance on social media, it's crucial to cultivate a culture of mutual respect and understanding. 2. Stop hoax and continue to spread positive message. The young should be mindful of the impact of the social media and avoiding the spread of fake news. Instead, they should use social media to spread positive message and foster distance, unity, and solidarity in Indonesia.
Okay, in number 3, instilling a sense of pride in their homeland. The young generation of Indonesia must be proud of the culture of their homeland, because Indonesia has a myriad of cultures. If citizens of other countries,
Maybe the time might be different, but the fight spirit and the young pledge must remain burning. Here's are the remaining of youth pledge for today's young generation, including 1. Respect, appreciation of value countrymen. The young of today should be followed, for example, of the 1928 Youth Pledge by respecting and appreciating the value Indonesians, regardless of their difference. In the era of marketing and increasing intolerance on social media, it's crucial to cultivate a culture of mutual respect and understanding. 2. Stop hoax and continue to spread positive message. The young should be mindful of the impact of the social media and avoiding the spread of fake news. Instead, they should use social media to spread positive message and foster distance, unity, and solidarity in Indonesia.
okay, in number 3, instilling a sense of pride in their homeland. The young generation of Indonesia must be proud of the culture of their homeland, because Indonesia has a myriad of cultures. If citizens of other countries are proud of our culture, we as children of the nation must be even prouder. Number 4, using product made by the nation. Indonesian culture is rich in innovative and diverse product, which need to be supported by the young generation, namely by using domestic product as a form of love for Indonesia. There are still many people who think that product made by the nation children of are not as good when compared to product from abroad. Therefore, it is necessary to foster a sense of love for their homeland by using product made by the nation children, so that they can make a big contribution to improve the Indonesian economy. And last, the number 5, using Indonesian properly and correctly. One of the points convenient in the youth pledge is to use Indonesian as the unofficial language. Indonesian is universal and easier to understand for everyone. We often find young people who use foreign phrase, language, or slang to communication. In fact, Indonesian is the unifying language of the nation that we should be proud of. So, that's all of us. Thank you.